Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rylie Lane, and if you are new here, don't forget to hit that little subscribe button and give me a big thumbs up if you do enjoy this video. So I feel like this is a bit of a different video, but I was like, I really want to share this with you guys. So basically, in this video, I'm just going to be talking about all of my travel plans for 2019. How crazy! I know that we're probably like almost a month into the year once I film this, but you know, I was gonna say never late than better. Better late than never? That's the right saying, yeah? Oh god, I don't know. Anyways, let's just jump right in. So, I'm sure you all know, I live in London at the moment. I've been here for about 5 months now. I basically moved here to travel more. Like you guys know, I love my traveling, and being in Australia makes it quite hard to travel. So I'm like, yep, we're gonna move to London, we're gonna travel as much as possible. So basically, at the moment, I do work a full-time job. I work Monday to Friday, and I get in total 5 weeks leave, like annual leave for the year. So I basically have to work out how to get the most out of all of that leave and travel as much as possible. Obviously, I'm very lucky that I'm so close to Europe here, so I can just go on like little weekend trips away and stuff. How I planned out my travel for this year. I haven't actually booked too many trips. Actually, I've only got 2 of the ones I'm going to talk about probably booked, but you know, sharing them with you and like saying them out loud, I feel like that's going to make them come true, and we're going to book them. I started off by, I'm in London for 2 years, so I'll be here till the middle of 2020, and then I'm going to do a big summer Europe trip, probably down also into Asia on the way home next year. I'm thinking about that trip in the back of my head because I want to sort of see all the countries that I'm not going to see in that trip that I really want to see in Europe, so that like I've basically seen everything I want to see. Does that make sense? So first off, obviously if you saw my last vlog, if not, go check it out because it was really fun. I was in Edinburgh for New Year's, so I brought in my new year in a new country. How exciting. So that was my first trip for the new year. I don't really know, but anyways, that was partly in 2019. So we're in January. I don't have any more trips booked for January because it's like almost end of the month. In February, I think I will just be going on a work trip because we do have stores all over Europe and we get to travel and see them. So I think we're going to plan a work trip to go to Dublin and see our store in Dublin and then spend the weekend there too, which I'm so excited about. I've been to Dublin before, but I love Ireland so much. It's one of my favourite countries. Irish people are just the best and the country is beautiful. So I'm really looking forward to that. Then that's in February. Then in March, I have an actual ski trip booked. I love skiing. I've skied since I was a young child, so I really wanted to get in a ski trip in Europe because I've never skied in Europe before, and I think that would just be so much fun. So I booked like a weekend. I'm actually doing it through a like tour company called Stoke Travel, and I'm doing a weekend in Andorra, which is a really, really tiny country in between Spain and France, and I've never been there before, so that's another country ticked off my list. And it's also a tax-free country, so it's actually super, super cheap. People say there's really good skiing there, so I'm gonna go there. I'll be in Andorra for 2 days, but this trip actually leaves from Barcelona, so I also get to go to Barcelona, and I love Barcelona. Last year I spent a week in Barcelona and I just loved it so much. Unfortunately, when I was in Barcelona last year, there was a terrorist attack, so it kind of dampened a bit of my trip there. So I'm excited to go back and experience it when there isn't like a million police officers around and it's not super scary. So that's February. Then no, sorry, that's March. I'm doing that in March. Then, what's next month? January, February, March, April. April is obviously when Easter is, so I have 4 days off work for Easter, and I'm going to book a trip to Copenhagen. I haven't been to any of the Scandinavian countries yet, so I'm super excited for that. I think I'm going to go to Copenhagen, so in Denmark, and you can also go across to, I think it's called Malmö. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, which is in Sweden, and I really want to do like a little day trip over there because it looks really fun and it looks like a cute little city. So do Denmark and Sweden in Easter holidays in April. Then I'm super excited for May because my mum and my brother have booked a trip to come over. They'll be here for 3 weeks staying in my flat with me. How much fun. And we are going to do, I think it's about 10 days in the Greek islands. So I think we're going to Mykonos, Santorini and Paros, I'm pretty sure, which I'm so excited about. I've been to the Greek islands. Sure, you've seen my vlogs. It was crazy time. But the Greek islands are beautiful and so much fun, and I'm so excited to just lay on the beach and get some sun. So yes, very excited for that, and also to see my fam because I haven't seen them since I left Australia, obviously, and I'm really excited to see them. Then next up in June. June's a bit of a tough month for me because something I haven't actually told you guys about, but I have gone back to cheerleading. If you even knew I did cheerleading, I never really put it on my YouTube channel when I did it back like a few years ago. Did I even do YouTube then? I'm not sure. But when I was younger, I did cheerleading for about 6 years or something like that. Like competitive cheerleading. I went to competitions, I went to nationals and stuff, and I loved it so much. And I just decided to see if there were any squads around in London, and there's literally one that trains around the corner from me. It's like a post-uni like team, so there's heaps of people around my age, and it's just like a really fun social thing. And then we also compete, so all of the competitions that we'll be doing are in England, but that'll be fun because I get to go on little weekend trips away to random places around England to go and compete for that. So that's pretty much all of June, but hopefully in between my cheerleading and all my training, I'm hopefully going to fit in a trip to Malta. My two best friends, Katie and Sarah, who you obviously know because they've been in a bajillion vlogs and I travelled with them last year, and they go to all these festivals together and stuff, so they're going to come over and visit. And I think we're going to go for a trip to Malta because I haven't been to Malta yet and it looks insane. So yeah, Malta in June, hopefully around all of my cheerleading if that works out. Then I don't have anything at the moment booked for July. I'm thinking maybe I might just do like a little weekend trip. One of my really beachy places I really want to go to is Lagos in Portugal. I did go to Portugal last year, but I didn't make it down to Lagos, and everyone when I was in Portugal they're like, are you going to Lagos? And I was like, no. And they're like, you've got to go. So yeah, I'm thinking about a weekend away in Lagos, probably in June. Next up is August. In August, my dad and also my other siblings are planning on coming over to visit as well, and so I think my dad loves boats and he loves sailing, so we're going to do like a little sailing trip. I would love to do Turkey. My dad kind of wants to go to Croatia, but Croatia is beautiful, so I don't know. We'll either Turkey or Croatia, sail around there. And we're in the middle of planning it out at the moment, and I'm super excited. It's going to be an epic trip. And then hopefully, depending on that, with time of work, I really want to go to Ziget, which is a music festival in Budapest. I've never been to Budapest either, so that will be super sick. I'm not 100% sure about that one. I've just got to see if I can fit it in around my other family's trip, hopefully. And then taking all of that time off work, I still have about a week left over of leave, so I'm thinking about in October going to Iceland, because Iceland is like so high on my list, and I'm not going to be able to go there on my big trip that I'll do next year, so because it's just like in the opposite direction, it's so out of the way. So hopefully in October I'm thinking going to Iceland. I guess maybe November, I'm not sure, but fingers crossed see the Northern Lights. I know October can be a bit unsure about Northern Lights, that's why I'm like, I don't know exactly what time, but basically in the last few months of the year I want to go to Iceland. Oh, and then we have Christmas time. I'm not sure about Christmas time yet. I mean, that's so freaking far away to think about, but Steph really wants to go to, did she say Russia? I think it's Russia. So I don't know, she wants a white Christmas, so maybe we'll go to Russia. I don't know, probably do something fun for New Year's, but that's like way too far away to think about right now. So yes, that is basically all my travel plans for 2019. If you think there's anywhere else I should go that maybe I can fit in, maybe on a weekend trip, or I don't know, we'll see. Make sure you leave it down in the comments below, or maybe I can fit it into my travels next year. I'm not really sure. But I'm super excited, and I hope you guys are super excited too, because obviously I'm gonna vlog, I think I'll pretty much vlog all my trips, and I'll have lots of packing videos coming out for those, because I definitely am gonna try and travel with carry-on only as much as I possibly can, because paying for baggage is so freaking expensive. So my ski trip that I'm going on in March, I only booked carry-on luggage, so I mean, I will only have my ski clothes to try and fit in that, so fingers crossed that works. But let me tell you, I'll have lots of packing videos coming out about how the hell to pack on carry-on, because I ain't paying for that luggage. Hell no. So anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you're as excited for 2019 as I am, and I will see you in all my travel vlogs. I love you all. Bye!